So this is the bad advice that I have heard that you should avoid to make better choices in your life and in your career. Because what if life could be different? What if your strengths and could align with what you're doing as a job and you could actually be enjoying the work that you're in? According to the Harvard Business Review in their August 2022 issue, only 13% of us actually like our jobs. And that usually occurs when our interests and our strengths align with that. So what if with better advice, you could get that too? Today, we're going to talk about that. Today, we're going to talk about what was the bad advice and what are the solutions for good advice that can get you liking your job next year. Good news is the future is possible. You can get a job that you like. You can get a job that you enjoy by avoiding these advice. Number one, fake it till you make it. Now, the theory behind this is that you need to always be yourself. You can fake it and you can still get to where you want to be. And you've heard me talk about it, right? You've heard me say, fake it till you make it, which works when you need that boost of confidence, meaning you put in the work and you put in the energy, but you're not feeling very confident. Maybe it's about a presentation or something that you're doing. But so you need to fake it till you make it to practice and get that confidence. But where it's bad advice is when you're faking everything. You're not walking the talk. You're not doing what you need to be doing and practicing what you need to be practicing to improve your strengths and improve your skills. So don't fake it till you make it everything and every day. Just do it when you need that boost of confidence and keep practicing, and then you won't have to fake it the next time. The next bad advice was stop trying to be indispensable. And the theory behind this is if you're indispensable, you're a one-stop shop. You're a one person doing everything. And that's causing burnout. And there's some truth to this, right? You never want to be the only person that knows how to do everything because, again, that is going to cause burnout if you're the only one 24/7 that does things. But where it can be bad or a poor choice is when you're not strategically looking at your goals and saying yes to those goals. Meaning you do want to be that go-to person. You do want to be that yes person that people want. You want to be the person that everybody feels, boy, this person is such a valuable asset to our organization. We really need this person. That will get you farther in life. That will mean it will fill your bucket with purpose. It will mean you will like your job more. And so look at it from the perspective of being strategic and a yes person for your goals and not the one person shop that is quote unquote indispensable. You don't need to dress for success. The theory behind that is you should always be able to dress how you want. You should always be able to dress to your personality. And while that's true, you do want to have some of your personality in dress. Where this is bad advice is when, for number one, you should always be dressing the minimum dress code for that company. That's like your baseline. But I would encourage you want to dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And so what does that look like for you in your industry? So while you can have some of your personality, again, minimum is the dress code, you really want to elevate your look to the to the job you're seeking so that first impressions are important and you can come across as somebody can visually see you in that role. The next bad advice was good grades are the ticket to high paying jobs. And the theory behind this is your grades are an indication of your skill, meaning if you get an A in this class, you must be smarter. And that is bad advice. Companies want problem solvers. Companies want team players. Companies want, yes, you need to know your skill set, but the grade does not indicate that. The grade only tells you took a test well. It doesn't indicate that you are a team player, that you're a problem solver, that you're gonna get the work done. That's what companies want. So that is a poor advice, and the good advice would be learn the skill, learn to be a team person, learn to be the person that they want to go to solve that problem. The next bad advice was talent trumps hard work. And the theory is you either have it or you don't. And while there's some truth to some talent and some skill sets, No one should outwork you. Let me say that again. No one should outwork you. If you are working hard, talent only gets you so far. Talent is limited. Talent has an endpoint, but hard work is infinite. Hard work will get you in any career choice or life choice that you want to get. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. And that's just the reality. It might take a little longer. You might have to practice a little longer. You might have to learn a little bit more. But in the long run, that will get you more success than any talent could. The next bad career advice was don't take a career break. And the theory behind this is you'll lose all your career choices if you take a break. Look, life happens. Life happens. And so while taking a career break, may make a bump in the road for you depending on that industry, it will not take away your career choices. And I talk about my story, which we'll put up here above for you to look at, where I took a career break from management after my first child. And I needed to do that from a management perspective. I still continued to work, but I wasn't able to give my 100% to my management at that time. In my career, in my life at that time. And I came back to it. It did not impact my career choices. As a matter of fact, because I worked hard and because I followed some of these other good advice in the past, I was welcomed back when I wanted to get back into it after a couple of years. So if you're putting the work in and you're putting 100% into it, taking a career break will not impact that. Now, you may develop some different skills. You may develop some different likes and dislikes. And so maybe taking another aptitude test, and I talk about this in this video as well about how to pick your next career. Taking an aptitude test will help you learn what are your strengths, what are the things that you might be good at if you're looking for a different career path. And those can change throughout your life as you gain more life experiences, as you gain more skill sets. So that's where I would say would be your next step if you're looking for a career break. The next bad advice is follow your passion. You should always follow your passion. And the theory behind this is you'll be miserable in life and you'll never love your job if you don't follow your passion. And where I would argue is, what if you're not very good at your passion? I'll tell you, I enjoy being outside, but I am not, and maybe I would enjoy gardening, but I am not good at it and could not make a career out of it. So what if you're not good at your passion? And what if you're not able to make money at your passion? Passion and experiences change. They change with your life experiences. They change with what you do and learn throughout life. And so while you want to look at your strengths and your interest, you don't necessarily always have to follow your passion. And again, taking that aptitude test, like we just talked about earlier, you can get that online, they're free, can help you find careers that maybe align with your passions and align with your strengths, but it doesn't always mean you need to follow your passion. The next bad career advice was quiet quitting is good. And the theory behind this is you don't need to go above and beyond for your company. You just need to do the work that's asked in your slot of window of 9 to 5. And I do have a video that discussed this as well, and we'll link that above as well. But the quiet quitting does not, the theory behind that is flawed. And the reason I say that is life-work balance, doesn't come from a box of 9 to 5. I talk about how maybe sometimes you need to come in late because you had a meeting the night before, or you had a kids event the night before, or maybe you need to leave early because you want to go to a dentist appointment, or you want to go on vacation, or you want to take your kids to an extracurricular activity. Not everything falls in a 9 to 5 box. And so finding work-life balance means sometimes you got to give more to your personal life and sometimes need to give more to your work to get the work done. And really finding that balance and communicating will get you the life and career that you're looking for more than creating a habit of quitting. The last bad advice is you can be anyone you want to be. And the theory behind this is you can do anything. But here's the thing. You really can't be anyone you want to be, but you can be stronger with who you already are. And the example I give is, if I want to be, if I have a child that wants to be a NBA basketball star and they practice every day and they put in the work, that doesn't mean they're going to be Michael Jordan, right? It just means they're going to get better at that skill. They can be stronger, but that doesn't mean they can be anyone they want to be. Here's the thing. Everyone has strengths. Everyone has weaknesses. We learn, we grow, we learn and practice, and we improve on both of those things. That's what's gonna get us the job that we're looking for. That's what's gonna get us the life we're seeking. So while you can't be anyone you wanna be, you can be stronger with the person you already are. And so these are just some bad advice. And again, take this in context. All of this bad advice is taken in context and how it's being presented and how you're perceiving it. These are only my opinions and my experiences that I wanted to share with you to give you the life and career of your dreams. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Comment below, what is some bad advice you've heard? What's some bad advice that you either followed or have heard, and we can share it with all of our viewers to learn from that experience. If you liked this video, please give it a like, and we will talk soon.